Jeopardy! Please welcome our contestants. Player 1. Player 2. Player 3. And now, here is the host of Jeopardy, Alex Brevet.
Thank you, Johnny Gilbert. And thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. Let's take you right now into the Jeopardy round. Clues are worth $200 to $1,000 in these categories. Sports quotes. Father of the bride. Manimal. Prefixes. Transportation. And literary geography. Player 1, where do we start? Johnny Logan. We're honoring one of the all-time greats in baseball. Stan the Man, him. He's immoral. Player 1? Yep. We return to you, Player 1. This Hall of Fame 1970s Reds catcher was thinking about making a comeback until I pulled a muscle vacuuming. Let's hear it, Player 1. Hey, you're right. Player 1, back. He made Bartlett's with, if people don't want to come out to the ballpark, nobody's going to stop them. Player 3? Sorry, that's wrong. Any other takers? Here's the correct response. Yogi Berra. Player 1, you pick again. This 1950s Yankee manager said of a pitcher, he don't smoke, he don't drink, he don't chase women, and he don't win. We're talking about Casey Stengel. Please pick again, Player 1. At a dinner, Redskins running back John Riggins begged this Supreme Court justice, "Baby, loosen up." It's Player 2. Nope. Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response? Here's the correct response. Sandra Day O'Connor. Select again. Days before the 1992 election, this candidate accused the GOP of trying to disrupt his daughter's wedding. Here's the correct response. Ross Perot. Player 1, back to you. This steel man who gave away $350 million gave away his daughter Margaret at her 1919 wedding. Let's hear it, Player 1. Right you are. Player 1. On November 14th, 1973, his daughter Anne got married at Westminster Abbey, with 500 million watching on TV. Here's what we were looking for. Prince Philip. Select again. In 2002, Ralph Steadman, who took a wild trip to this city with Hunter Thompson, went back to see his daughter wed. Here's the correct response. Las Vegas. Player 1, back 9 weeks before he died, This Broadway lyricist got his daughter to the church on time. Here's the correct response. Alan J. Lerner. Player 1, back to you. In a Rudyard Kipling story, one of these animals saves a family from a deadly cobra. Let's hear it, Player 1. Yes. You get to pick again. A rhesus or a macaque? Let's hear it, Player 2. Good. Player 2, you start. Of the three animals on Ontario, Canada's coat of arms, the one that fits the category. Let's hear it, Player 1. That is correct. Player 1, start. The scarlet species of this tropical flyer is known for its brilliant plumage and strong voice. The correct response is the macaw. Select again. We're sure you'll just love Ondatra zebethicus, this rodent. We're talking about the muskrat. You get to pick again, Player 1. Medically speaking, hemo, hema, and hemato all mean this. Player 1. Good for you. Player 1, back to you. Before standard and marine, it means below. Okay, Player 1. Right. Please pick again, Player 1. Before biography or graph, it means self. Player 1. Yep. You get to pick again. It puts the fire before technics and mania. Let's hear it, Player 1. That's correct. Player 1. This prefix turns 1 byte of data into about 1 billion. Player 1. Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? Player 3? Yeah! Good. You've got some money again. All right, let's get back into this. Player 3 has roofed cars on a freight train, or a roll of 12 in a dice game. Okay, Player 1. No. Any other takers? Here's the correct response. Boxcars. Player 3, back to you for our next selection. In Chapter 8 of this novel, Atlanta is very exhilarating and temporarily even better than Tara. Here's the correct response. Gone with the Wind. Player 3, back to you. In the preface to the Moonstone, Vishnu commands 3 Brahmins in this country to guard the title gem night and day. Yes, player 1? You got it. Player 1, you're in command of the... Here's Jimmy from our Clue Crew with the clue.
The name of this vehicle, used on grave occasions, comes from Old French for long rake.
Let's hear it, player 1. Correct. Please pick again, player 1. During the Cold War, 2 different families escaped over the Berlin Wall using these lighter-than-air vehicles. Player 1? Sorry. Anyone else? Here's what we were looking for. Hot air balloons. You again, player 1. From 1985 to 2003, Milwaukee hosted a parade featuring dozens of these wagons from Baraboo. The correct response is circus wagons. Player 1, if you're walking your baby back home in London, it won't be in a stroller, but in this 4-letter synonym. Let's hear it, player 1. No. Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? Here's the response we were looking for. Pram. Player 1, back to you for our next selection. It's the Daily Double. And you're in the lead now. What are you going to wager? Answer. In Pride and Prejudice, Mrs. Bennet says, "The country is a vast deal pleasanter than this city." You have maintained your lead. Way to go. Select again. Let's go over to Sarah.
Hemingway's vivid description of Pamplona's San Fermin Festival in this 1926 novel helped make the running of the bulls a world-famous event.
It's player 1. Any other takers? Okay, player 3. Good for you. Let's have a look at the $1,000 clue. It's the first river mentioned in The Legend of Sleepy Hollow. It's player 1. Anyone else? We're talking about the Hudson. Player 2, you're going first in the Double Jeopardy round when we return. Categories for the Double Jeopardy round are Bestsellers of the Decade, U.S. City History, Martial Arts, Conjunction Junction, Giving You the Bird, and TV Math. Player 2, you start us off. Fred McMurray's Title Sons minus Paul Reiser's Title Dads. Player 1? No, that's not right. Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response? Okay, player 3. Correct. Where do we begin, player 3? Jaws and Jonathan Livingston Seagull. Yes, player 1? Yep, and you're back into some money. Player 1, you start. Red Storm Rising and the Prince of Tides. The correct response is the 1980s. The Agony and the Ecstasy, and You Only Live Twice. Let's hear it, player 1. That's it. Player 1, choose again. Forever Amber and The Naked and the Dead. Here's the correct response. The 1940s. You get to pick again, player 1. Aerosmith and The Age of Innocence. The correct response is the 1920s. Select again. This Missouri city wasn't named for Scott or Janice, but for the Reverend Harris G., an early settler there. Okay, player 1. Yeah! Right. Player 1, you pick again. 2 months before the Declaration of Independence, the Rhode Island Independence Act was signed in this city. We're talking about Providence. Please pick again, player 1. It was Arizona's territorial capital from 1867 to 1877, and a university was founded there in 1885. Let's hear it, player 1. No. Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response? Yes, player 2. Correct. You've got some money again. Okay, let's get back into this. Player 2, you make the next selection as we... Answer, the first of the daily doubles. You're tied with player 1. Decide on your wager, player 2. The clue, Indianapolis was laid out in a wheel pattern inspired by this other major city some 500 miles away. Yes. Player 2, you pick again, please. Colonel Steve Austin's title worth, plus the amount of title days at a time for Bonnie Franklin. It's player 1. Good. Player 1, start us. And I'll hand it off to Jimmy.
It was uninhabited when it was chosen as a territorial capital in 1836 and named for a president who died that year.
Yes, player 2. Nope. Sorry. Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? Player 3? No. Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response? Okay, player 1. Good. You get to pick again, player 1. In the West, the ninja combat weapons known as shuriken are called throwing these. Player 1? Yes. We return to you, player 1. In karate, a hiji is a strike with this body part. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. Know what I mean? Let's hear it, player 1. Right you are. Player 1, back to you. The folding Filipino fighting knife called a balisong is also known by this insect name. Here's the correct response. A butterfly knife. Select again. Krav Maga is the official self-defense system of this Mideast country's defense forces. Okay, player 1. That's correct. Player 1, you pick a bokken and a shinai are two types of swords used in this Japanese martial art whose name means Way of the Sword. Okay, player 2. That's not it. Oh! Any other takers? Here's what we were looking for. Kendo. Player 1, you pick again, please. This two-letter word is also a Pacific Northwest state's postal abbreviation. It's player 1. No. Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? The correct response is or. We return to you, player 1. This conjunction comes before rain, heat, and gloom of night in the United States Postal Service credo. Yes, player 1? Sorry, that's wrong. Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? Let's hear it, player 2. That's correct. Player 2, where do we start? Take away an eye from the end of a fabled Himalayan creature, and you get this conjunction. The correct response is yet. You again, player 2. This three-letter conjunction is commonly replaced by a symbol in Jeopardy clues. It's player 2. Right. Please pick again, player 2. This conjunction is also the symbol for a poisonous element. It's player 1. Good. Okay, let's get back into this. Player 1. Also known as a red bird and protected by law, this bird may have up to 4 broods from April to August each year. It's player 1. That's correct. Player 1, back to you. The ruby-throated one of these can migrate 500 miles while burning off only slightly more than 1 gram of fat. Yes, player 2. No, sorry. Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response? Okay, player 1. Correct. You get to pick again, player 1. Answer. The other daily double. And you have the lead. Please enter your wager. Here is your clue. Pochards, perching, stiff-tailed, and dabbling are types of these birds. Even so, you are still in the lead. We're talking about ducks. Player 1, back. There are about 60 species of this wading bird. Asia has a purple one, and America, a great blue one. Here's the correct response. Heron. Select again. The gray type of this bird was introduced to North America in 1889. Come on, get happy. Here's the correct response. Partridge. You again, player 1. John Ritter's sitcom Simple Rules for Dating My Teenage Daughter times John Ritter's sitcom Company. It's player 1. Hey, you're right. Player 1, careful. Tina Fey's title Rock minus Ashton Kutcher's title Men. Okay, player 1. Correct. And now the $2,000 clue. Hawkeye's unit number in MASH plus John Lithgow's title Rock from the Sun. Player 1. No. Any other takers? Yes, player 2. That's not it. Anyone else? It's player 3. Good for you. Great, you're back into it now. Oh, sorry. Player 2, you'll not be progressing to Final Jeopardy. We've got the Final Jeopardy round here for you, and today it features this category. Word history. Please enter your wager. The Final Jeopardy clue is as follows. This term for a deadly substance may derive from the name of a love goddess. What did you put as your response? And that correct response will add... Did you come up with the correct response? Sorry, that incorrect response will drop your score by... This makes you our new champion, player 1, so congratulations. We'll see you next time.
This is Jeopardy! Please welcome our contestants. Player 1. Player 2. Player 3. And now, here is the host of Jeopardy, Alex Trebek.
Thank you, Johnny Gilbert, and thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. Let's take you right now into the Jeopardy round. Clues are worth $200 to $1,000 in these categories. Book learnin'. TV shows by Emmy winner. Thomas Paine said, what's the word? Medicine. And USA. Player 1. Her Little Women appeared in 1868. A mere 127 years later, her A Long Fatal Love Chase arrived. Okay, player 2. Good. Player 2, you start. In addition to 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, he wrote an 1887 story on the Civil War, North against South. Player 1. Good. Okay, let's get back into this. Player 1. All animals are equal, but some animals are more equal than others, in a 1945 book by this author. It's player 2. Sorry. Any other takers? Here's the correct response. George Orwell. Player 1, you pick again, please. In 1840, he hit a bumpo in the road and penned The Pathfinder. Player 3? That's correct. Player 3, where do we start? In 1863, this Russian wrote The Cossacks, a short novel based on his travels with the army. Here's the response we were looking for. Leo Tolstoy. Player 3, back to you. The crisis number 1 begins. These are the times that try men's these. It's player 1. Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? Yes, player 2. Correct. Player 2, make a selection, please, as we continue. The fate of Charles I hath only made these individuals more subtle, not more just. Yes, player 1. Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? Here's the response we were looking for. Kings. You get to pick again, player 2. A cold that lasts longer than a week may indicate inflammation of these air spaces in the skull. Yes, player 2. That's correct. You're out of the hole. Player 2, choose again. Here's Sarah. She'll show you.
Red blood cells are distorted into a particular shape and don't carry oxygen well in patients with this type of anemia.
Okay, player 2. Nope. Sorry. Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response? Let's hear it, player 1. Yep. Hey, you're on the plus side. Player 1, where do we suspect Rocky Mountain spotted fever even in patients from the Carolinas, as it's an area with lots of these critters? Here's what we were looking for. Ticks. Player 1, choose again. A stent is a tube often used to hold these open, especially the coronary ones. Player 1? Correct. Select again. The air puff test, a measure of eye pressure, is used to diagnose this condition. It's player 1. You got it. You again, player 1. The name of the ukulele means flea in the native language of this state, where it was introduced by the Portuguese. Okay, player 3. That's it. Where do we begin, player 3? The state nut of Alabama isn't your kooky cousin, it's this thin-shelled pie ingredient. The correct response is the pecan. We return to you, player 3. Caroling to the animals is a holiday tradition at the Lincoln Park Zoo in this Midwest city. Here's what we were looking for. Chicago. Please pick again, player 3. Its state song says, "Follow the old Kit Carson Trail until desert meets the hills." Let's hear it, player 3. That is correct. Player 3, you pick again, please. Alphabetically, this southern state's counties run from Adams to Yazoo. Okay, player 2. Good for you. Great, you're back into it now. Okay, let's get back into this. Player 2, you make the next selection as we... Answer, it's the Daily Double. Player 2, you are currently in last. Player 2, give us a wager. Here is your Daily Double clue. No man was a warmer wisher for reconciliation than myself before the fatal 19th of this month, 1775. That's right, way to go. Player 2, back to you. On a snail, an omatophore is a stalk with this at the end. Player 3? Hey, you're right. Okay, let's get back into this. Player 3, you make the next selection as we... If you set some Chinese punk on fire, it's because Chinese punk is this, from the Latin for set on fire. Okay, player 2. Hey, you're right. Where do we begin, player 2? A shako is a stiff, cylindrical one of these worn by soldiers. The correct response is a hat. You get to pick again, player 2. It's the medium on which you're traveling if you're in a hoy. The correct response is water. Player 2, pick again. If you've got quinsy, also known as tonsillitis, you've got swelling in this part of your body. Yes, player 1? Correct. Okay, let's get back into this. Player 1, you make the next selection as we continue. In The Rights of Man in 1791, Paine wrote, "The cause of the rebellion in this country is that of the whole world." Let's hear it, player 3. You are correct. Player 3, you're in command of the board as we continue right now. This basic document is the property of a nation and not of those who exercise the government. The correct response is the Constitution. We return to you, player 3. 2009, Glenn Close. Let's hear it, player 3. Right you are. You again, player 3. 2008, Alec Baldwin. It's player 1. You got it. Where do we begin, player 1? 2009, Bryan Cranston. Yes, player one? You are correct. Player one, pick again. 2011, Juliana Margulies. Player one? Nope. Sorry. Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response? Okay, player two. No.
Oh!
Any other takers? Player three? Yep. And the last clue for $1,000. 2004, Cynthia Nixon. We're talking about Sex and the City. The selection will be yours, player two, when we return from this break. Let's see what happens in Double Jeopardy with these categories awaiting the players. A century of rain. Compound words. Rivers. Samuel L. Jackson. In the neck. And literature. A lot of clues, a lot of categories. Player two, make us. This aromatic herb of the genus Nepeta will drive your feline crazy. It's player one. Hey, you're right. Player one, make a selection, please, as we continue. In the late 80s, Sam was the rehearsal stand-in for this comedy legend on his self-titled sitcom. Player one? Yes. Sam proclaimed, "And you will know my name is the Lord when I lay my vengeance upon thee," in this 1994 film. It's player one. Yes. We return to you, player one. Sam made brief appearances as this character in Iron Man, Thor, and Captain America. Okay, player one. That's right, way to go. Player one. As Elijah Price, Sam was the frail antithesis to Bruce Willis in this 2000 flick. It's player one. Yes. Select again. Lucius Best was the secret identity of this ultra-cool Incredibles character, voiced by Sam. The correct response is Frozone. Player one, choose again. Curly made his woo-woos and nyuk-nyuks in this hollow chamber, also called the voice box. Yes, player one? No, that's not right. Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? Let's hear it, player 2. Yes.
Woo!
Player 2, start us. In emergencies, this neck operation may be performed with a penknife and the empty shell of a pen. Yes, player 2. Nope. Anyone else? It's player 1. Good. Okay, let's get back into this. Player 1. These arteries carry blood to the head. A blockage in one may lead to an ischemic stroke. Yes, player 3? Sorry, that's wrong. Any other takers? The correct response is the carotid arteries. You again, player 1. This gland makes its hormones by combining iodine with the amino acid tyrosine. We're talking about the thyroid gland. You again, player 1. About 10 inches long, it passes through the neck and goes past the heart, through the diaphragm, and into the stomach. Okay, player 3. That is correct. A lot of clues, a lot of categories, player 3. Make us. At the end of this novel, Reverend Dimsdale reveals publicly that he is the father of Hester Prynne's daughter. Here's the correct response. The Scarlet Letter. You again, player 3. This character's first literary appearance was in the tragic drama The Seducer of Seville. Let's hear it, player 2. Yep. Where do we begin, player 2? Candido Rondon found the River of Doubt, now the Rio Roosevelt, which flows in this country's Amazonas state. The correct response is Brazil. Player 2, pick again. British River, on which Oxford's great rival university is located. It's player 1. No. Anyone else? Here's what we were looking for. The cam. Please pick again, player 2. GE acknowledges that in the 20th century it dumped PCBs into this river around Troy. Here's the response we were looking for. The Hudson. Select again. It's fed by the Hasbani River in Lebanon and by the Banias in Syria. Yes, player 2. Good. Select again. He wrote the 2001, 2010, 2061, and 3001 Odyssey books. Player 1? Right. Player 1, start us. This Neville Shute novel depicts the coming annihilation of the human race after a nuclear war. It's Player 2. Yep. Woo! Player 2, you start. The title of this 1985 Bobby Ann Mason novel refers to the time a soldier spent in Vietnam. Okay, Player 3. Sorry, that's wrong. Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response? Player 1? Hey, you're right. Okay, let's get back into this. Player 1, its upper part runs clear. It clouds up near Great Falls, Montana, and gets muddier from there. Player 3? No. Any other takers? Here's the correct response. The Missouri. Player 1, back to you. Swallowtail, viceroy, and monarch are types of this insect. It's Player 1. You got it. Player 1, you pick again, please. If you've gone this, you might have said something extreme or fallen from the Queen Mary. Let's hear it, Player 1. Good. You again, Player 1. Looking for a needle in one of these is a metaphor for an impossible search. It's Player 1. You got it.
Yeah! Woo!
Please pick again, Player 1. Answer. The first of the two daily doubles. And you're in the lead now. Player 1, please select your wager. The clue. In days of yore, women sometimes rode in this style, meaning both feet on the same flank of the horse. That puts you even further ahead. Player 1, you pick again, please. England's Henry VIII. Yes, Player 3? Correct. Player 3, where do we start? Germany's Wilhelm I. Here's what we wanted. The 19th. Player 3, back to you. Answer. The other daily double. Player 3, you are currently in last. So, what's your wager? Answer this. England's William I. No, that's not right. Here's what we were looking for. The 11th. Player 3, back to you for our next selection. Italy's Victor Emmanuel III, 45 years of it. Here's what we wanted. The 20th. And now the $2,000 clue. France's Louis XV. Yes, player 3?
Oh.
Anyone else? Here's the correct response. The 18th. Oh, sorry, player 3. You'll not be progressing to Final Jeopardy. This is the Final Jeopardy category for today. 16th century names. You need to select your wager.